I saw this huge plane. It looked much bigger than the first one. It looked like one of those jets. You know, like in the movies, you know, like Air Force One or something? One of those big jets. So it's one of those. And it just hits. It hit the building. Right there.
Just 4 blocks from the World Trade Center in New York City lies Stuyvesant High School. After the devastating attack on September 11, 2001, the school was evacuated and used as a base for emergency services.
In the aftermath of the attacks, the students and staff of the Stuyvesant community pitch in to clean up their school and prepare it for their return.
As they work together, they tell their stories and record the history of a national emergency that leaves us, even now, quaking.
Here is 9/11, as seen
With Their Eyes by Annie Toms. I was in French class when it happened. I swear I didn't hear anything, but my French teacher, that's like 165 years old, she needed to scan our books that we need for the year. She says,
Well, I was in the office looking for the scanner, and the job person tell me a plane just hit the World Trade Center.
so, yeah. She gets the scanner, and she tells us this. And we all laugh, because we don't know what's going on. It didn't really register, you know? So then I went to physics, which is right after French. That's when I saw the building. And then the smoke. And I'm like, that's not just her being delusional. Something pretty bad's going on. And then I felt it. We all just stared out the window, watching the buildings fall. We're all just
Numb?
yeah. I saw one of my best friends, Julia. She was shaking, and I held her. We saw people crying in the staircases. Everywhere you looked, it's like someone had a mother, a father. It was, you know, it just felt really close to home. Hey, Mrs. Levine, also.
Thanks. I was in Mr. Sattin's office on the 2nd floor. I went to the window and I looked down. Not out, not up. I looked down. I saw people running across the courtyard of IS 89. I went outside and I saw the gash in the side of the building. The flames coming out. The first reaction was, oh, it's not terrorism. And then the second one hit. And I knew.
There are people at Ground Zero all the time, and they weren't even New Yorkers. There were people from Kansas and Oklahoma and Missouri who had seen those places on postcards, and they wanted to sing God Bless America and things like that, which made me sick. One time, someone actually asked me to take a picture of them, standing in a solemn pose, with the wreckage as a backdrop. I couldn't do it. I nearly threw the camera back at them. I couldn't. It made me sick. I remember for a while, I had this retort thought out in my head, where I'd throw the camera back at them and say, the next time someone blows up something really important to you in your backyard, I'll be sure to take the pictures that I want to pose in. I'll be sure to ask you to take them. I'm coming behind you. Would you like some water?
Sure, thanks. Probably the toughest part about September 11th was the back